Hello! I'm so excited to be streaming today, guys. I had a disaster of a morning. I don't even know where to get started. I guess, first of all, it's my dad's birthday. So I will be celebrating the birthday today. For my dad's birthday, I ordered a cake, okay? I made a custom request cake. I was super excited to like spend a lot of money on it and, you know, like have one of the best cakes ever. I spent a lot of money. Whether I actually got the value out of it? Well, here's the thing, guys. I can show the picture to you. I can show it to you. I really appreciate the person's effort. I don't want to downplay their effort and everything, but I didn't ask for this, and like it looks like, you know, like the colors are just so wrong, and I'm like, no, this is not what I paid for. But I didn't dare to say anything because like it's not fixable, you know. I wanted to have like chocolates and like all sorts of like chocolate stuff on top of the cake. I requested a cake, like a sort of drip cake with a car on top of it, and like surrounded with chocolate and stuff. There are no chocolates, nothing. They did say they would put macarons on there, and I did not expect the colors she used. And I also am not sure if the price I paid for this was really worth it. Let me show you. Okay. I don't want to like, I don't want to be disrespectful. Like, I want to be, you know, saying I'm not really happy with it in the most respectful way possible without disrespecting anyone. But I don't know how to. Like, I was just frozen when she showed me. I was like, oh yeah, that's nice. That's great. But in deep inside, I was like, you know, I was anxious of having a really like something I would not expect, like it looks terrible or something like that. I had like certain like thoughts, you know, like, okay, it's probably not going to be the way that I want it. But I did not think it was this. I didn't think it was going to be green. Mind you, my dad has no idea. My dad has no idea, and I don't know his reaction yet. I showed it to other family members, and they're like, well, as long as it matters, right? It's the thought behind it. He does now. So I asked for a car on top of the cake, and it is a car, sort of, but you know what's funny? My dad, like, he loves cars. He loves everything about cars. Like, if there's something you need to know about cars, he knows. And it's funny that he's obsessed with dark windows on cars. He's obsessed with it. This car has the brightest windows I've ever seen. If there's something my dad will not like about the cake, it's the lack of dark windows. That could be it could have been possible. I mean, I don't know anything about, like, I'm not creative. I just like set my thoughts, and like, you know, I assume that someone who designs cakes and makes them has some creativity in their mind, right? So like, you sort of rely on them, their creativity and everything. I mean, she did tell me that the car was the biggest challenge ever, and like, I respect it. I respect the effort, but the car is not the problem here. The car's not the problem. Did you pay for this? Yes, I paid for this cake. Yes, in advance. And I I did not have the audacity in me to complain, because like my description was like, yeah, if it's possible, like I sent a picture as an example, like if it's possible, like add the chocolates like in this cake, like add them with this to this chocolates. Like I assumed the cake would have been black and white because I requested something with Oreo. Maybe inside it will be Oreo. I mean, I hope. If it's not, then there's a serious problem. How much did you pay for it? Okay, you can guess. You can guess. I told my parents, like I told my mom yesterday, and she was like, she looked at me like, you're not okay? 55. Oh no. Okay. I had an I had oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's more. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I had an other order like years ago. I ordered at the same place, a custom one for my sister. My sister is a dentist. She loves anything about teeth and stuff. She's like obsessed with it. So I requested a custom cake for a dentist or something. And the cake was beautiful. Like it was amazing. It was maybe not like over the top perfect, but like I didn't play the jackpot either, you know? Like it was okay. It was within budget. And it was really creative, like it was really good. So given the budget that I had now, which was a bit higher, I was also expecting a bit more. Anyways, I spent 210 euros on this cake. And my mom was like, no, Anna, you can't do that. Yes. I mean, I said my budget is this, and like I had high expectations, right? Like you're not gonna spend 200 on a cake. I mean, I'm really like, you know, like I can ask Barbara to make a cake and it will maybe meet my expectations a bit more. So basically on their website, you have the option to choose your budget. And there was this option like 100 until 175 or something. And I was like, I can do much more. Like I can do more. Like I don't know what to pay for this. Like just give, like I give you a description, you tell me how much it costs. So I thought, okay, well maybe if I do a higher budget, I will have a more exclusive and like a cooler cake. So the next option was between 175 and 300 or something. And I thought, okay, yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm not paying more than 300, right? And then she told me, like, okay, based on this description, I can do like 210. And I thought, okay. And now I sincerely regret ever pressing that button. I mean, like, I really, like, I've seen cakes where there are like multiple stages. There's like such beautiful decorations and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. If my dad is going to see it, like I kind of want to tear off that blue thing where it says my dad's name, because like the color is a disgrace to the cake. Like no, like if it was the cake, then sure, the colors like green and white are like acceptable. I mean, like I don't want to disregard the baker's work and everything. Like I'm sure they tried their best, and like I care a lot about people's effort and like and their time, so I'm sure that they tried their best, but it's just not what I asked for, and it doesn't look good. And there is this like gold lining. I mean, like there's this gold lining that is just really crooked, and like it's like I can't wrap my head around it. And then you have the macarons, like macarons. Like I'm not I like macarons, but I don't have like a wide variety of taste, you know? I'm very picky. So the macarons have, it's a green color with brown stuff but in between. I'm like, ew, it's like the worst combination. Well, I looked at the cake and I'm like, the first thing that hits me is like, there's no chocolate. And I look at the colors, I'm like, there's no way I can add chocolates to this anymore. Like, even if you add chocolates, that's just going to make it worse. So I sort of accepted my fate and I was like, well, I guess we're never doing this again. So yeah. So I got this cake, okay? My day only started there. So, I was traveling by bus because the place was not really too far away from me. I was traveling by bus, so I thought like, I have like a big box with me. It's a bit hard to carry, but it's all right. I can do this fine with the bus. So yeah, I traveled back by bus, right? And I had a really, really unpleasant experience. So